Welcome to Talmudic Treasures. Today we're learning Suvos page 8, which discusses among the numerous prayers that are recited at different times and ceremonies that when it comes to the situation of mourning, one should not say in the paragraph, just as people have mourned, in the future I also will mourn. Just as there was tragedy, so too there will in the future be other tragedies. On this, the Talmud says, Al yiftach adam piv l'satan. Literally, a person should not open their mouth for Satan. Now, this is referring to the notion that a person should not mention things which are terrible and tragic, which potentially or definitely can happen to you, but we still should not air out those negative thoughts and to actually say them. And it's actually derived, interestingly enough, from a verse that says that the Jewish people, upon reflecting upon themselves and their actions, they said, we are kistom hayinu la'amora daminu. We are so bad, we are just like the people of Sodom and Gomorrah. And on this, the prophet responds and says, listen to the words of God, you officers of Sodom. So what exactly is that coming to tell you? He's saying that if you constantly say, I am terrible, I am as bad and evil as the people of Sodom, if you keep saying negative things about you, you're creating that reality about you as well. And that's what the prophet is saying. That if you keep saying that you're terrible and you're evil and you're rotten to the core, as bad as the people of Sodom, that's precisely what you're going to become. And this is a very important lesson. Very often we hear students that say, children that will mention, I'm bad, I'm a terrible person. And that should never be tolerated. One should never allow someone to say that about themselves. Because if you continue to say that about yourself, and certainly if you keep saying that to a child, you say that and speak that way to your own children, then what do you think is going to end up happening? What's going to happen to their self-esteem? Most likely they'll probably end up being exactly as you paint them out to be. Instead, our responsibility is to build them up, to let them understand how great they are and how special they are and how much potential that they have. And one should also do the same thing about themselves. Never say anything negative. Instead, say things that are positive. And by having those positive affirmations about yourself, then those positive things one day can become a reality.